All right, Chicago Bears traveling to Detroit to face the Lions after both teams lost in week one, both to their division rivals. Lions to the Packers, Bears to the Vikings in a heartbreaker. 47.5 points is the over-under. This is the Ben Johnson return game. I wish we had Kyle here to give his pick. I'll tell you what it is. It's Chicago Bears. He has the Chicago Bears winning this one, though. So who do you have winning this one, JP?
Man, this feels like the anxiety bowl. This feels like whoever comes out of this one on the wrong side, things are going to start going off. The alarm bells are going to start ringing. Radio shows in the city are going to start questioning everything. This game feels like, I don't want to say it's must win because it's week 2, but man, somebody really needs a win coming out of this one. I think I kind of lean Detroit here because I do think their defense is going to bounce back. And I think that they're going to be able to stop the run once again. And I just kind of wonder if the passing game for the Bears can kind of get in sync. Something that really stood out after the game was Declan Doyle saying that the fourth down DJ Moore route that Caleb sailed was actually the wrong route by DJ Moore. And so if you're still trying to figure out, like, this is year 2 of DJ Moore and Caleb Williams, he turns what's supposed to be a corner route into a go route against cover 2, and Caleb's throwing it like it's a corner route. If you're still dealing with that week 2, I do wonder what you're going to be able to do against this Detroit defense. They're going to play a lot more man coverage, so you might have more opportunities to make something shake downfield, but I think I lean on Detroit being able to bounce back and getting Aiden Hutchinson more involved as a pass rusher. So I think I lean Detroit, but this one's going to be close. It's going to be ugly. And again, nobody's going to feel happy coming out of this.
See, I love the Bears in this one. Maybe not to win outright. I think they have a good chance of winning outright, though. I just something about this Detroit Lions team, specifically the interior of that offensive line, I'm worried about against the Chicago Bears. And then also I think the Bears, with as many weapons as they have, with Ben Johnson returning home, it's like Batman fighting Ra's al Ghul, right? He's coming back, and he knows more than the master at this point, and everyone knows it. And I think he's uniquely qualified to take it to this Detroit Lions defense that he's been around that hasn't really changed its stripes since Aaron Glenn left. And I think he knows how to attack it and has the weapons to. And if it's, like you said, more man coverage, a little bit simpler looks, a little bit, it's always going to be simpler than what you see from Brian Flores. A little bit simpler looks, I think you see Caleb a big-time bounce-back game. So I'm leaning Bears. I think I like the Bears to win outright. Who do you think, though, if they lose? If Caleb looks bad and the Bears lose, or Detroit looks rough again offensively and the Lions lose, who is the bigger panic button press in this game?
I think the bigger panic button probably leans towards Detroit because everybody still expected them to be at the top of the NFC. And given the strengths of what this team wants to be, especially on the ground game, through running the football, protecting Jared Goff, if their interior offensive line does not play well again and they lose because of that, that's when the alarm bells start ringing. I know they're young, they're going to play, they're going to get a lot more reps, and I think they'll get better with the reps, but the schedule also won't get easier. So I do wonder if they lose, the alarm bells start ringing. I think obviously with it being Chicago, if Caleb plays bad, then yeah, it's going to get really ugly there, but I think Detroit needs this win a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm with you there. That it's just because of pure expectations that if the Lions go 0-2, and again, against two teams in your division, and if you just don't look like the same team as you were a year ago, because the expectation, you were so good a year ago, everyone's going to be like, hey, they're just not going to have it. If you lose your off two coordinators that were so good and so coveted, and you come way crashing back down to earth, all of a sudden you are not built to compete with the top end of the NFC.